Okay guys, for this video lesson you need to get out your homework page. Looks like this. And we're going to go through the first example on day 2 together and fill in the blanks and circle the correct word choices together. And then on the bottom one you're going to do it by yourself. But it should not be a problem. We've been doing number lines for the last week and a half for sure. So we're going to start. In the middle of your day 2 section you have this paragraph, and it has some missing words or numbers and some places where we're going to circle our correct word choice. So push pause whenever you need to. For the first example, we're going to use the top number line, and then for the second example, we're going to use the bottom number line. And you guys are used to following the steps to make up your own number line and solve an addition or subtraction problem. But this one, they already have it made up because you also have to get used to reading a number line, and we'll talk about that. And for parents that are watching, open number line is just another strategy that kids can use besides doing a model of the blocks and things like that when we haven't learned how to regroup yet. So I'm going to start, and my technology is on the outs in our new temporary room, so we're going to do the best we can. If you have any problems, just let me know. Okay, so here's our first number line. And our first sentence in our paragraph on example 1. The open number line, or should say line, starts at the number blank. So here's the arrow, and there's the answer we circled. So we know that's the answer. We have to work backwards to find where the number line starts, which is right here. So this open number line starts at 132. Okay? Now, there's not too much of a glare on that, but 132. Okay? The number line is hopping forward or backwards. So if it starts here and it's hopping this direction, that would be backwards. So we're going to circle that answer choice. Because the operation is addition or subtraction. So if we're going backwards, and you see where I labeled that each of these hops is minus 10, and each of these hops is worth minus 1. And if we're going backwards, our operation is subtraction. So go ahead and circle that on your example 1. It goes blank hops backwards. So here's how we have to, now's the part where we have to look and see how we decomposed it into place value, 10s and 1s, and see how many hops at the top of the number line that we went back. So if these are each worth 10, we went back 10, 20, and these are all worth 1, so we'll go 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. 25 hops backwards. Okay? And that's where we usually decompose it ourselves, but this one already has it done for you. Okay? This number line lands on the answer, which is, and that should be the easy part because it's where the arrow ends and stops. And then we circled it, and if you can't see that very well, it's 107. So basically, let's write a number sentence that goes with this. If you have a blank space at the bottom of your homework or somewhere, let's try this out. So our beginning of our number line was, I'll do mine over here. The beginning of our number line was 132. We went backwards, which is minus. We went 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 hops backwards, and we landed on 107. Okay, and this kind of helps some of the kids, the number line strategy, because sometimes you get confused when you have to trade in a 10 long or trade in 10 longs for a 100 flat when that's what we call regrouping. You call it trading right now. And sometimes we get mixed up on that with our drawing. So number lines are just another option that can help you. Okay, I'm just looking sometimes to see if you're going to be able to read this. So be paying attention and listening really good too as I'm repeating what to fill in. Okay. Then on your second one, it's going to be a little bit different because this one is not hopping backwards. This one is hopping forwards. So on yours, on your paper, it already says that. And I would love to pull up a picture or an image of your homework, but I can't because my smartboard and things aren't working. So you're going to go on to example 2. I have to erase this. You you don't erase yours, you have a blank paragraph to fill in on example 2. I just have to erase mine. Okay. And I'm going to read this number line out loud in case you can't see it very good. Okay. So down here, it starts on 76. It hops 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 hops going this direction. So you decide what that is. It lands on 112. So in case you can't see that very good, it says 112. Okay, so I want you to go back through on your paragraph for example 2 and fill in the information, the blanks with the numbers that you need, and then circle if it's moving forward or backwards, and if it's addition or subtraction number line. Okay? If you have any problems or any questions, I don't know how this is going to show up, because I tried to write it nice and big. I don't know. So if it doesn't show up well, just ask me for any questions or if you need to borrow an iPad. All right, thank you.